Hey guys, your boy Sean Bellamy back with you with another episode of Philly Eagles Talk on my Fly Eagles Fly channel. We're already in week 3 of the season, and week 3 is wrapped up tonight with the Philadelphia Eagles facing the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. Monday Night Football. Just huge disclaimer for me, not even huge disclaimer, just a little disclaimer. I really don't enjoy late night games for my teams. I don't mind watching like other teams play at night or, Sunday morning, Sunday night, Monday night. For me as an Eagles fan, I don't enjoy it because my always thought as a fan is if it's a late night game, it's going to be the last thing you see if your team plays horrible. And that's what we got tonight. Like, I really hate going to bed with the last thing I have in the back of my mind was the fact that my team, the Philadelphia Eagles, played horrible. And that's what happened tonight. See, when your team plays bad and lose a game maybe in a Sunday evening, afternoon, or whatever, you really just kind of like, all right, it sucks we lost. We'll hear about it, but at least that's like, there's other football to be watched. So you'll kind of get over it at like some point. But tonight, I don't have my tab with me. I didn't write down any notes. I have a lot to say, but I didn't write no damn notes. I'm just going to freestyle this. The Cowboys whooped my Philadelphia Eagles ass 41-21. The score shouldn't even really been 41-21. It should have been like 48-7. Everyone was piss poor today, besides maybe a few players. I'm not even going to really talk about super positive. There was no positives really to take away from this game. I guess, the only positive I guess you could say is the Eagles didn't quit. But again, you're paid professionals, so I'm pretty sure I'm not giving you a fucking pat on the back for not quitting in a game that you should have played better in. So bump all that. The game was awful from start to finish for Philly, bro. It was just so terrible, dude. The Eagles, like I said, lost to the Cowboys 41-21. If Dallas did not shoot themselves in the foot a couple times, it could have been worse. I'm not gonna go through the score. Let's just start with the people, bro. Coach Sirianni, Nick Sirianni. It's his first year being a head coach. New coach for us for Philadelphia. I really don't understand these coaches that come to Philadelphia. I don't understand their method, yo. They act like we got Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson or Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady or some great quarterback in the backfield where they feel like they need to throw the ball 40 times and only run the ball like 2 to 8 times. And out of those 8 times, their running backs are not even the one running the ball. It's the quarterback. And I'm not trying to sit here and say that Jalen Hurts is a bum, but I don't understand what Nick Sirianni's problem is. In week 1, when we faced the Falcons, he was so balanced. I kind of thought that was what the Eagles were going to do. First half, if we're passing game is working, get the wide receivers involved. Second half, let's mix it up with the running game. Or in the first half, the running game's working, do the running game. Then second half, work on some passing, and then just more of a balanced attack. I don't know why every NFL team does not do that. The only ones I can understand that aren't like that is the ones that do have the Russell Wilsons and the Patrick Mahomes and the Josh Allens and like stuff like that, Aaron Rodgers. Like those quarterbacks are proven quarterbacks where you could say, all right, I can let you throw the ball 30 times and you can go win us a game. Jalen Hurts is not there yet. So I don't understand why. And we got a very young, inexperienced team as far as wide receiver and our quarterback and, our offense in general. So I don't understand why Nick Sirianni did that tonight. Against the Cowboys, he ran the ball, I think, a total of 10, 11 times. But Miles Sanders, who everyone keeps thinking, including myself, believes that he's going to have a breakout year because he is that type of running back. He's not getting the ball. For some reason, Miles Sanders is just not getting the carries. He should average about 20 carries a game. 20. You could bring in Boston Scott and Kenneth Gainswell or other running backs, but I don't understand why Miles Sanders does not touch the ball at least 20 times a game. And I'm not talking about catching it. Give him the ball to run. The man has clearly shown he could average 5-6 yards a carry. I don't understand. And he runs hard. He has a nice finesse, some power in him. But I don't get why Nick Sirianni was so focused on throwing the football down the Cowboys' throats. I get Dallas Cowboys defense. Their secondary is not great. Their defense overall is not great. But when it's not working, switch it up. Keep them honest. And there was a few times where they gave Miles Sanders the ball. He ran for like 10, 15 yards. I'm so confused on why the running game is not a thing when you come to Philadelphia. It's like everyone wants to make the quarterback Superman constantly. Nick Sirianni was terrible last week. He was piss poor terrible this week against the Cowboys. And like I said, out of the 10, 11 runs we had, Jalen Hurts is the one that ran, I think, like 7 or 8 of them. And they weren't like impressive runs. The dude just ran because at times he either had no time in the pocket or a good amount of times he was running. He just decided to run as soon as he snapped the ball because you're just trying to make a play out of something. So again, Miles Sanders was like completely ignored when you talk about Nick Sirianni's game planning. That was terrible. He deserves an F. Jalen Hurts. Don't let the stats fool you. Jalen Hurts was awful in this game. And I'm going to name, I don't know what I'm going to name the title of this video. I guess I'll just say that I'm going to call this, I guess, Eagles fans, crown Jalen Hurts too early. I don't know, man. I'll figure it out. But overall, bro, and I'll probably maybe I'll make a separate video about this, but I don't know, man, because I'm not going to spend no time talking about Jalen Hurts. I'll probably make a separate video on this. Jalen Hurts was awful in this game. Don't let the ending, the numbers fool you, because people are going to look at those numbers, say he did a decent game. He was awful. It wasn't all his fault, but he was not at all good. Like, he was missing throws early in the game. There was one play after the Dallas Cowboys went down the field and scorched our defense, who I'm going to talk about in a little bit. After Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott scored a touchdown and go up 7-0. We get the ball back, and it looks like we're about to respond because Jalen steps in the pocket, makes a good throw to Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert rips like 30 yards or whatever after the catch, and we're already in Dallas's territory. I think we're on Dallas's like 20-something. The point is, we have a one-on-one matchup. I think Jalen Reagor and I don't know who their corner was. I think it was Anthony Brown or somebody for the Cowboys. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. But it looked like if all Jalen had to do was throw a pass, just leading Jalen, it looks like Jalen was going to at least maybe get a pass interference call or something. But as long as Jalen Hurts throws a pass over the shoulder of the corner, it looks like it would be a touchdown. For some reason, then this has been Jalen Hurts' biggest problem we've seen so far this season, even dating back to last year a little bit. When he has an arm. I'm not trying to say the man has a weak arm, but for some reason when he throws deep ball passes, he's become so relaxed when he throws it. Like, he doesn't really throw it like it's just like this. It looks like he should step in and throw it, but he just throws it like this. Like, he just, I don't know, touching passing. It just looks so weird how he underthrows his receivers when they really be having their matchups beat. So he threw an interception there, was a terribly underthrown pass. He looked like an inexperienced quarterback. He looked like a rookie tonight. He was missing throws, had thrown guys behind him. He had in the second half when we was trying to drive down the field and come back when we was down 20-7 to Dallas. He had Dallas Goedert for an easy. Basically, just all he had to do was just throw a simple pass, Dallas Goedert, lead him, and Dallas Goedert could have probably ran like 30 yards for the touchdown. Who knows? But he definitely would have got some good yards. Missed that throw. Then the play right after that, he throws a pass, staring down Devontae Smith, which we could see very early so far this year. Jalen Hurts' his main thing is he loves to force the ball to Devontae Smith. Former teammate, their best buds. He's forcing that shit to Devontae Smith. He's been doing that since week 1. And these results are just because the pass he made against the Cowboys tonight, he literally looked Devontae Smith dead in his eye, and Tate Diggs, or who was it? I forgot who was it that intercepted. I think it was Diggs for the Cowboys. They immediately saw that they saw that he was looking right at Devontae Smith. He stared Devontae Smith down, Jalen Hurts did, and just threw a very easy pick-6 interception that basically put the game out of reach. It was 27-7, and that kind of just took the winds out of all our sails. It was just, that was it for me. I was watching the rest of the game, but my mind was somewhere else. I was already thinking about week 4. So yeah, Jalen Hurts was awful. Like I said, Nick Sirianni was awful. Offensive line was getting Dallas. All defensive line was dominant. Offensive line, our receivers wasn't really doing much. But again, I'm not really going. I don't know. I will say for one receiver, I will keep telling y'all this: Jalen Reagor is trash. I don't care what no one says. Now, if he does great, I will always apologize for being wrong. But at this point, bro, dude's trash. I'm not calling him a bust, but he's trash to me, dude. I really will not get over the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles chose chose Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson, bro. I will never forgive that, dude. I will never, just like I'll never forgive the Eagles chose JJ Arcega-Whiteside over DK Metcalf. But choosing Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson has frustrated me every single week I watch. I got NFL Red Zone, so I watch Vikings games, or at least see how the Vikings are doing, thanks to NFL Red Zone. So when I see Justin Jefferson run great routes, get open with his speed and his finesse and toughness to get the ball in his hands and do something with it, I literally want to go fucking insane. I don't like Jalen Reagor. I think he's probably a cool dude in real life. I'm not saying he's not a good man, good person, but dude, as a player, I really, really, really think Quez Watkins, our fourth string guy, should have way more snap counts than Jalen Reagor. Jalen Reagor is not a good receiver. Not a good NFL receiver. Great at TCU, whatever. But I don't still, to this day, Howie Roseman needs to literally answer, why did he pick Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson? Watching the game against Dallas, every single time I see him out there, when he does punt returns, when he kick returns, punt returns, whatever, Jalen Reagor's not doing nothing but running back 15 yards, holding penalties are being called, but he's running back doing nothing with the ball. We are not getting a return in that investment. I know it's only, his second, third year, but overall, bro, I really don't like this dude, man. He's not a good receiver to me. Now, again, I still think he does have potential. Obviously, everyone has potential. You're in the NFL. At some point, you got to do something. But at this point, bro, he's not a good receiver to me. I am so pissed off when you look at that wide receiver class and how deep it was, and we fucking took Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson. We wouldn't even trade up to get CeeDee Lamb. We took Jalen Reagor. You're telling me that was the right move? No. Jalen Reagor is absolutely trash, dude. I don't like him as a receiver, dude. I don't. He's more of a guy that you try to throw wide receiver screens to, and when even he gets the wide receiver screen, when he gets the ball in his hands, he doesn't do anything with it. He doesn't do nothing with it. Teams are either catching up with him on the speed or what. I don't know, bro. There's nothing that gives me excitement about him being on the field at all. I still will never understand why we chose him over Justin Jefferson, who you could argue is one of the best young wide receivers in the game at this point right now. I can't. I'm just so mad about that. But moving on. So he's trash. Why other wide receivers wasn't doing much. Like I said, Jalen Hurts was god-awful, and so was Nick Sirianni with the play calling and his schemes and his game plan. The defense. Now, our defense did get the one touchdown to give us 7 points when we basically bum rushed, Jason Hargrave for us. I think Hargrave is going to go to the Pro Bowl. He's been pretty good. The D-line overall before the second half, the D-line was doing fine, but they was getting pushed around by Dallas. Dallas's run game was running down our throats. But I'm not going to beat up on the D-line so much. I think our D-line is still top 5 in NFL if they're healthy. But our linebackers is average. It's the same story. Our linebackers is average. And our corners our secondary is god-awful. I don't care what no one says. I think Darius Slay is a great corner. I think he's the top 10 corner in the league. But at times, he gets lost out there. There'll be pass interference calls. You can question if they're pass interference on him or not. But besides, I'm not even going to shit on Darius Slay. But besides him, everyone else on that secondary, bro, can just go somewhere else. I'm not trying to tell guys to get off the team, but they're just bad. Stevie Nelson, who we signed in the free agent, I was happy about that signing, even though a lot of people kept telling me, Sean, he's not that good. The Steelers could see that, and that's why they got rid of him and all this other stuff. And so far this season, Stevie Nelson has not been that good. He's been getting cooked. Mark Cooper was cooking him. CeeDee Lamb was cooking him. I don't know if Cedric Wilson was cooking him for the Cowboys. I'm talking about the Cowboys game today. But Stevie Nelson didn't look that good against them. Like I said, CeeDee Lamb and Mark Cooper was doing their thing against them. Basically, the whole secondary in general. I'm not even going to say that Darius Slay had a terrible game. The secondary, it's the same story with Philadelphia's pass defense. I can't remember the last time a pass defense for Philadelphia has been top 10, top 5, top 15. Like, when I tell you how fucking bad they are, and the eye test, just watching I don't understand it. We always used to blame Jim Schwartz, the coordinator, for this. But I honestly, God, I don't know anymore, man. I really, really don't understand why we can't have a solid secondary where we're not giving up 20, 30 yards, it feels like a completion, or we're just not doing a good job getting off the field on third and 8s, third and 7s, because we can't stop a crossing route. We can't stop our corners can't stop curl routes. Like, it just doesn't seem like we can't get off the field when Dak Prescott was like daring, like, basically daring our corners to stop him. Like, Dak was cooking that fucking secondary all goddamn day. And it's so dumb. Because look what we got next week. We got the fucking Chiefs. Now, of course, like, we're at home in that game. Who gives a fuck? Patrick Mahomes is coming to Philadelphia next week with Josh Gordon, who they just signed, Travis Kelce, and Tyreek fucking Hill, and the rest of them goddamn dudes that are speedy motherfuckers on that team. You're telling me listen, that secondary is about to get a fucking rude awakening against the goddamn Chiefs. I am not picking our secondary at all against the Chiefs offense. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be stupid enough to do it naive. The Chiefs offense is going to at least score 40 points. I am betting money they're going to score 40. Unless our freaking D-line decides to become men-possessed and give Patrick Mahomes a hard time, I cannot see the Chiefs not coming out of that game. We just gave up 49 to the goddamn Cowboys. And I keep telling people the Cowboys offense is good. But that Chiefs offense is no fucking joke. With one of the best quarterbacks in the league in Patrick Mahomes. There's no way you're telling me they're not scoring 40 points. They're scoring 40. This secondary is fucking trash. They're going to make the Chiefs look like the Super Bowl contenders again, even though everyone is going crazy over the Chiefs right now because they're 1-2. Terrible. The secondary is god awful, dude. I don't know if it's, like I said, the coaching staff, but the players out there are not doing their job. I don't know what the hell the Eagles be practicing all week. I'm so tired of having a terrible fucking secondary. The secondary sucks, dude. Sucks. No one can ever make a play, can cause a turnover, intercept. No one's ever in a position to make a play. It's just literally watching a team go up and down the field in that bend don't break bullshit and giving up 7 points, they did whatever they wanted. The Cowboys did whatever they wanted against this team. It was a piss poor performance by the fucking Eagles. And it's week 3. And I know people are saying that, Sean, it's just week 3. This is what I told people. Everyone after week 1 against the Falcons was all hyped, saying, oh my goodness, Jalen Hurts is the guy. Nick Sirianni is going to be the coach of the year. I've seen these tweets. I've seen messages to me, people telling me, Sean, telling you, bro, we're going to be surprised people this year. Where's the surprise coming from? And again, yes, shit can turn around. It's week 3, about to be week 4. Bro, that schedule does not get easy. Do you want to hear these next 4 games? We're like I said, we got the Chiefs next week. Then we got the Panthers, who actually are looking decent. Then we got the Buccaneers, and I forgot who, and we got the Raiders. Look at those 4 teams. The schedule after that thing gets kind of easier, but bro, we could literally be 1-2. We could literally be 1-6 by the time that schedule gets easier. Chiefs, Panthers, Buccaneers, and then the fucking the Raiders. Bro, that could easily be a 1-6 record by the time we look up again at our schedule. God, man. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Look, I'm going to make a separate video on Jalen Hurts because, again, it's not more so about Jalen Hurts. It's more about the Eagles fan base because Joe Flacco was trending today on Twitter, and so was Gardner Minshew, and you knew why they was trending because as soon as Jalen Hurts started playing ass, everyone started calling for these two to get in the game over Jalen. I am telling you right now, Eagles fans are as fickle as fuck as they can be. They switch up so fast. I told people this. As soon as Jalen Hurts played bad, they're going to call for another quarterback. And motherfuckers was doing that all night. All night. And if there ones that wasn't calling for was giving him the Carson Wentz treatment by basically saying it's not all Jalen's fault. The O-line's not blocking. Receivers not getting open. Blah, blah, blah. This is the same shit I was telling y'all for Carson Wentz. But no one wanted to hear. Y'all wanted to run Carson's ass out of town because it was all his fault. It was all Carson's fault. Even though Carson was working with less and still did better at times when he literally was out there. But whatever. Y'all not ready for that conversation. I'm not trying to hear that bullshit now. So since you want to put it all on the quarterback, maybe we should just put it all on the quarterback. It's ridiculous how Eagles fans just switch all the time, bro. It's gross. It's annoying, but you knew this was coming. And if they keep losing games, I'm telling you right now, it's going to get worse for Jalen Hurts. I'm telling you, because as soon as the Eagles drop to, let's say we do lose the next 4 straight and we go 1-6, or let's say we're 2-5 because maybe we beat the Panthers, they're literally going to start saying, okay, we should draft a quarterback next year. It makes me vomit. It makes me vomit because if we draft a quarterback, we're not drafting a corner. We're not drafting a linebacker. Two big needs, what we do need for this team. So I don't know, man. Again, I'm spoiling my Jalen Hurts video. Again, I'm gonna make that later tomorrow. Yeah, but that's it, you guys. I'm out, man. The Eagles lost to the Cowboys, got their ass whooped by the Cowboys 41-21. I already had my coworker at my job texting me saying, laughing. Cowboys deserve this, man. Listen, there's no Eagles fan that should be talking shit to a Cowboys fan tonight. I mean, if you are, you're just, I don't know what you're doing. I can't talk shit to any Cowboys fan. We got our ass whooped. I stayed up all night to watch that bullshit. I could have literally went to sleep and woke up and not missed a thing. It was horrible. Terrible. I'm out, you guys. Peace.